cross. Turn on the L's and twist the moss. Ain't here preach, just here to relate. She done fell in the traps, now she shifting the fate.
Every slip was set up for her. Next vibes, not your port juice with a joke on the side. No filth, no fluff, just soul and mix. Every story got a tip, every back got a fix. She went and wet from heartbreak jobs, from crying in the dark to finding the muscle. So if you watch it, better open your ears, cause the realest lessons come wrapped in them tears. Take heed to the message, you can feel this vibe. Real talk, no flush, just truth and lies. Been through the fire, now she see that flame. Right through the pain, but she still got game. Everyday life with a twist and a trend. Tears to the jumps where the hill begin. She break it down real, never play pretend. Take heed to the message, lessons through the lens.
She say how it is, no shook, no mess. Like close to in love, but it's all gonna last.
It's life uncut with a side to grace. She a voice in your ear when the world in your face.
So laugh if you want, cry if you need. But one thing for sure, you gon' take it.
Cause she been through the mess, now she blessed in the crowd. With truth in the chest, and the head still proud.
I need y'all to do me a favor. Please go over to 1000 Watts Radio, okay? And I need you to go over there and like and subscribe to this brother channel. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you in his chat, tell him, Take Heed sent me here. This brother is amazing. He got beats out of the wazoo. You hear me? Y'all get in there and like and subscribe to that amazing content creators channel, okay? Did you hear that intro? Did you hear that intro? Shout out to 1000 Watts Radio. That brother did that intro for me. God bless him. You hear me? Y'all get in there and like and subscribe to his channel. And while you there, like I told you earlier, tell him Take Heed sent me, baby. Okay, good morning, Steven. What's up, everybody? My sisters, 18, Renee, what's up? How y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning. We early today, y'all. We early, okay? Over here in Jersey, it's about 7:18. We are early today, okay? We early, okay? Now listen, I said, listen. I said, let me get out here and start doing this content early because I'm going to share something with you. I be wanting to go out with my husband. Sunday, he off. So I be wanting to go out with my husband and enjoy with him. Because we do like a little walk around the neighborhood. We talk. We go over to the park. Our kids are big. So we get to disappear sometimes, okay, without having them follow us, okay? Even the little baby, the wine baby, she just mind her business. She just walk around the house, go outside to the backyard. She mind her business. She get on her own stuff. She like a little old lady. She just mind her business. So we get time to do what we want to do. And I'm going to share something with y'all. Yesterday, I found out that I am the auntie that I always talk about, okay? Oh, Renee is 418. Okay, it's okay. Oh, my God. And you up this early? Go ahead, honey. Go ahead. Listen, I'm going to share something with you. I be up sometimes. Well, it depends. If I get that tap in the morning. If you see me like on my social media posting, that mean I had got that tap early in the morning. So I had done my job and then I just, I'm wide awoke now. So I'm posting, okay? So that's when you see me like on social media because I had already done my job. So I'm ready to start acting a fool, okay, on social media. All right. So that's when you see me up. I know a lot of people see me up and they send me messages. I don't respond because you ain't supposed to be, I ain't supposed to be watching my DMs at 2, 3 in the morning. But I see the link, I see somebody tag me or, they sent me something because they see I'm woke. But I don't respond to that stuff because, the devil's playground, okay? I don't have time. An idle mind is the devil's playground. I don't have time for that foolery. So now, listen. Yesterday, I found out that I am the fresh auntie that I'm always talking about in my stories. Now, I had one of those aunties, okay, but she passed away, okay? So I found out that I'm one of the fresh aunties. Yesterday, me and my king was walking out in our backyard, and then we walked like a couple of blocks down the street in our neighborhood though. But we walked slow because we ain't got nothing to do and we both got arthritis, so we just took it out nice and easy, you know. And so I had that dress I had on yesterday is like a muumuu, and it flows down very easy, right? So as we walking down the street, my king told me, he's like, you know, you shaking like jelly. I started laughing. I was like, you shouldn't be watching me while I'm walking. We supposed to be holding hands together. So he was laughing. He smacks me on my butt, y'all. Okay. So one of our neighbors saw us and they was laughing. And he said, wow, after all these years, y'all, and my king said, what you see? He's like, I'm not saying I seen anything. That's what he told us. I'm not saying I seen anything. But it was funny because I was like, oh, I'm that fresh auntie that I be talking about on my social media. That I'm like, when you want to get that advice, you go to that fresh auntie where the uncle always smacking her on the behind. So I laughed when our neighbor saw us. Anyway, I didn't care. I ain't care. Okay? I ain't care. I was ready for on and popping while we was walking around anyway. We was talking a lot of cash money stuff to each other. It's bad when both of y'all is fresh. You understand? It's bad. My king wasn't like that though in the beginning. Okay? I talked a lot of cash money stuff to him. So he started talking that ish back to me. So that's why we battle it out while we walking. Listen, ain't nothing like growing old together. Don't everybody be getting here. I don't want to grow old with this person. Ain't nothing like growing old together. You understand? Ain't nothing like it. Because you remember when y'all was younger, when you did foolery, and you remember all the good times and the amazing experiences y'all had together. Ain't nothing like it. I would never tell anybody to ride this world alone. Take Heed is not one of those content creators. Okay? Good morning, Brittany. I see you, baby. How are you? Okay? Mm-hmm. Renee said, we love that auntie. She tells you how you keep your husband. I love yes, honey. I understand. I understand. You gotta love those aunties that give you good advice about your marriage. Cause I'm gonna share something with you. There's a lot of aunties that will give you foolery. Like I told y'all, always watch that auntie that bring her husband a plea. Always watch that auntie that is affectionate towards her husband. And she still respect him. If you get under that auntie, you gonna get some good advice. Those other ones that just do nonsense, baby, they will help you destroy your marriage. Okay? Now, we're going to feature some women today because the title of this foolery is Modern White Woman gives Modern Black Women a PSA. Black men don't belong to y'all. Okay? Shout out to On Site on IG because they posted this woman's video. So we're going to discuss what she said. Okay? She said that black men don't belong to y'all. Okay? Now I'm going to share something with you. That's gangster to pull up like that on social media and say black men do not belong to y'all black women. Y'all cannot be gatekeeping black men. That's gangster though. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her, but that's gangster. When I got in the comment section, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at her. But let's really discuss why a Caucasian woman was that bold to say that black men don't belong to black women. Let's discuss that, okay? Now, if you don't know me, that's fine. I'm not famous yet, okay? I'm not famous yet, all right? My show name is called Take Heed to the Message. With Abang Anwa, it just means queen. Yes, baby. That's the name my king gave me. It just means queen. Now, let's check this out. When I heard this yesterday, I said she's bold. She's bold to come out and say that black men don't belong to y'all. Now I'm going to share something with you. It's because a lot of us women don't see how our men are valuable in the melanated community. This is why other cultures can come to us and say stuff like this, because we don't know how valuable our men are. Ain't nothing like dark chocolate, baby. Ain't nothing like it. Vanilla chocolate, ain't nothing like it. You understand? Ain't nothing like chocolate. Okay? We gonna start trouble this morning, okay? Ain't nothing like dark chocolate. Ain't nothing like vanilla chocolate. Ain't nothing like caramel chocolate. Make you want to have breakfast early in the morning, right? Okay, so now, when you have women that's from different races that can come at you and tell black women, y'all cannot gatekeep black men because they don't belong to y'all. Now listen, I know she did it for clout, but she had people in an uproar, okay? The black women in the comment section was in an uproar. They were wilding out, okay? I understand. Okay? I understand. And they were in an uproar. And listen, did she really have the right to say this, though? Did she really have the right to say this? That black men don't belong to black women. We gonna go straight to her first because the conversation was something else. We gonna go right to her. Okay? Shout out to On Site, and here we go.
I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. You all know why we like those black men? Because they match those black men. They're not. You don't know shit. Way back in the day. Since we gotta go way back there. You know how we were separated and there was some still sneaky stuff going on, right? But as things evolved, got better. We started to mingle together, and that made a lot of us white and black folk happy. It did, and then we got to mingle together even more. And I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. I just think they liked each other. And you're mad about it? That's crazy. And I think that the black man and the white woman just liked each other. You all know why we like those black men? Because they match those black men. They're not. You don't know shit. Way back in the day. Since we gotta go way back.
She said, y'all don't own shit. She said, you wanna know why we like y'all's black men? Because y'all don't own shit. Y'all don't own black men. Now, I understand why she had the boldness to say this, because when you have females like this that come to social media and they say stuff like this. Now, shout out to Mr. Let Go. I don't usually clip his content as much as other people do. I don't really go to his content, but I saw it on the feed, okay, in IG, but I don't really clip his stuff. But he clipped other content creators' stuff, so let's discuss, okay? This is why there's a real problem in our community. Okay? This is why. Okay? Now, let's understand the Caucasian woman said what she said, but this is the true problem. Here we go.
At 100, there's not enough eligible black males who fit the needs of black women. So black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees. They're starting businesses. Black women are running circles around men.
A few moments later.
The Trump administration has announced we will put an end to Joe Biden's illegal student loan bailout attempts. No student loan has been referred to collection since March of 2020.
Y'all, they about to garnish our wages. As of May 5th, they're taking 15% of your wages. My student loan since I've been in school. If y'all know how much I owe in student loan, y'all would think I went to school to be a lawyer.
So let me get this straight. I'm independent. I don't need a man. I'm educated. These men are intimidated by a strong woman. After 5 years of not paying their student loan debt back, they have to pay it back. Any woman that is educated cannot throw their education in a man's face if she has not paid back her student loans. If you're so educated and independent, how do you have student loans? Because if a person is independent, that means they don't owe anybody. The funniest part about this is they're actually mad that they have to pay back a loan that they took out. And then what's even worse is they go back to school to get another degree and then another degree. A lot of these women have multiple degrees. That means they have multiple school loans that they haven't paid back. So essentially, the average educated, strong black woman is actually on government assistance. Government assistance.
That's nasty, but let's discuss, okay? The Caucasian woman came to social media and she said, just like this, black men don't belong to y'all, okay? The real problem that we have is that we belittle our men. We belittle them. When we say shit like this.
100, there's not enough eligible black males who fit the needs of black women. So black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees.
Yet you're getting all these degrees, but we are belittling our black men, okay? When you getting all these degrees and stuff like that, it's not supposed to be to belittle your men. It's not supposed to be. Having an education and going for your master's and doctorate is not supposed to be a full-out war between our brothers, us and our brothers. We are not supposed to have a full-out war with them. The doctorate, the PhD, same thing. The masters, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be to assist the community, not rage war against black men. And that's what we miss. There's nothing wrong with an amazing black woman who is educated. There's nothing wrong with that. But what y'all do is that you wield your education to belittle black men when you hear women say stuff like this.
There's not enough eligible black males who fit the needs of black women. So black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees. They're starting businesses. Black women are running circles around men.
Black women are running circles around black men. See, that's what they say. It's the audacity for me, right? That's what social media say. So this is why you have Caucasian women that can come to social media and tell you that black men don't belong to us. And I'm telling you that black men are conditioned to love black women. They are conditioned. It's in their nature to love us. It is in their nature to love us. But it's the mistreatment that moves them away. I know some of y'all mad right now. Is the audio clear? Can you hear me well? Let me know. That's the problem that we have. because we don't know how to talk to our men. And so you have, thank you, 18. And so you have, thank you, Stephen. And so you have women from different races that can come and talk to you. Yes, 1000 watts radio. I'm early today, baby. Now, I shouted you out in the beginning. I greatly appreciate you, sir. Listen, this is why you have women from the Caucasian community that can come out and say, black men don't belong to y'all. Because we don't know how to treat our men. We come to social media, and baby, when I say we dog walk our men, we dog walk them. Watch this.
The end of that I'm not falling for is dating men. You cannot convince me that dating men is not self-harm. It's literally a humiliation ritual.
And you can't convince me that you got an IQ higher than the black and mild, but you don't see me complaining. Like, who's gonna tell her that she ain't got a date, man? Like, she just really don't have to. Like, we live in a time where, like, you really don't have to do shit you really don't want to do. You don't gotta talk to men, you don't gotta interact with men outside of, like, your normal everyday life, like going to the grocery store and, like, gas stations and shit. And if push comes to shove, you can always date AI or just date women. That's the reality we live in now. I think what's most concerning is you'll go in the comments of videos like this and you'll see a lot of women talking about, yes, exactly. And then fast forward, they end up in a situation where they get Chris Brown in public and somehow, some way, they get mad at us for not protecting them. Like, normally, I would have a lot more to say about topics like this, but at this point, it's redundant. It's exhausting. It's like, okay, we get it. You don't like men. Leave us alone. That's it. Just leave us alone. Like, it's perfectly fine. We can do without you. There's plenty more where you came from. But, like, in any situation or any video I make, they ain't never gonna listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. I'll keep the change.
Shout out to self-checkout, this brother right here. Shout out to him. I think Skinny told me his name, Skinny told me his name before, but his social media page is checkout, okay? Now, when you hear this woman say, and let's get in here and just hear her part. Here we go.
Propaganda that I'm not falling for is dating men. You cannot convince me that dating men.
There's a propaganda for you to date men. She said it's a propaganda. When you hear women get in here and they believe this nonsense, hey, Black Queen, how are you, baby? And they believe this foolery. Do you understand? It's the audacity for me. That's our word for today. It's the audacity for me. The way we talk about our men is crazy. And so when you have a Caucasian woman that come up and say to you, understand this, get up here and say to you that black men don't belong to y'all, you cannot gatekeep black men, I understand why she say it. Here's self-checkout one more time. Here we go.
If I'm walking down the street and I see a black man with a white woman,
Yeah.
there's a weakness in him. Oh, no way. Something in him is weak. When I see a black woman with a white man, despite all the historical context that we know that sits behind that, I think, oh, she must have got she's tired. Like, she must have got so fed up that she's getting to rest.
Take the fucking pot.
So when you hear stuff like this, and I swear, everybody just come to social media and it's a soundbite. It's a soundbite. It makes sense to you as it's going through your city. You know what I'm saying? And now it comes out your mouth. It makes sense that you say this.
If I'm walking down the street and I see a black man with a white woman, there's a weakness in him. Oh, no way. Something in him is.
There's a weakness in him. So you believe that black men who date outside their race, it's a weakness in him. Could it be he just signed up for peace? Could it be he just signed up for peace? So now when a black woman dates a Caucasian man, oh, now she getting some rest. That does not make sense. It doesn't. But y'all swear that y'all dropping some gems. We dropping some gems in here, baby. You ain't dropping shit. You ain't dropping shit. Now, a lot of y'all that's in my chat right now this morning, y'all disrespectful. A lot of y'all disrespectful. I see y'all in the chat. A lot of y'all disrespectful. Ain't nobody hit the like button. Only 18 of y'all hit the like button. The rest of y'all disrespectful. Okay? I tell y'all all the time, clean your feet. Clean your feet. Y'all coming here and y'all don't even hit the like button. Y'all disrespectful. Okay? You disrespectful. Okay? Y'all ain't got no manners. Okay? Your mama ain't teach you nothing. Y'all better do better. You better do better. Hit that like button. Be nice. Be respectful, baby. Be respectful. You done came to my house. I didn't walk up in your house. You came to my house. Okay? Hit them 3 dots at the top. Do the screen. Do the double tap right there. You'll see the like button. Be nice now. Be respectful. So now when you hear this foolery that this woman just said, she thought she sound good. So if a black man dates outside his race, he's weak. He's weak. Let me share something with y'all, and I don't know how many times I gotta say this to you, my sisters. Black men are conditioned to love you. They are from birth. They are conditioned to love you. From your nose to your mouth to your cheekbones to your breasts to your hips to your backside to your tone. They are conditioned to love you. They are. Ain't nothing like an interaction between a black man and a black woman. Ain't nothing like it. These two don't even have to say any words. Am I lying, y'all? Am I lying? If a black man and a black woman meet, and they might be with a group of people, let's come on now. We the only race. Come on now. We the only ones that can do this. They might not have ever talked. They just was in a group together. And they start looking at each other. We the only group that can do this. We're the only ones that can do this. We don't have to say she to each other. We don't even have to speak. Our eyes tell it. Our eyes tell it. Our eyes tell each other we like each other. Our eyes tell each other what time will be breakfast in the morning. Our eyes tell each other, I'm ready to go out with you at 7 o'clock. Our eyes tell each other, is it a movie or is it dinner? Our eyes tell each other. You tell me what culture can do that. Our eyes tell each other what's going to happen at the end of the night after y'all finish talking with your friends. Our eyes tell each other if I'm going to ride, if I'm going to take you home in my car, or are you going to follow me without talking? Without talking. Y'all stop laughing at me. You know it's true. Our eyes tell each other mind you, you ain't said nothing. The whole time while y'all was at the table with other friends, you ain't say nothing. Your eyes told the whole story. And people were like, oh, other people who from different races, like, oh, they didn't like each other. They didn't like each other. They didn't talk all night. Those eyes talked. The eyes talked. The brother knew he had a chance. The brother knew. The sister in her mind knew she was ready. She already knew she was ready. And if he said peep to her, it would have been on and popping. We're the only culture that can do that because we do it to each other when we're at the store, When we're in a situation, we could be at a party, we could be anywhere. Our eyes talk to each other. Where does that come from, baby? That's from birth. That's from birth. We're the only culture that we can look at each other and we can tell what the other one is thinking. We're the only one. Only one. We know when some shit about to pop off. We know when we about to have a good time. We know when we not wanted. We're the only ones that can read the room properly. Black men and black women, you are in sync with each other. You on lock like this. You are on lock like this. Don't let nobody tell you no lies. We're the only ones that can do that. Hey, Lynch, how are you, honey? But yet, a Caucasian woman said, black men don't belong to y'all. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. Because when we say dumb shit like this.
If I'm walking down the street and I see a black man with a white woman.
Yeah.
There's a weakness in him. Oh.
It's a weakness in him. Because he's dating a Caucasian woman. It's a weakness in him. He's married to a Caucasian woman. It's a weakness in him. It's the audacity for me. That's the word of the day, y'all. It's the audacity for me. Okay? That y'all get up here and say, it's a weakness in black men. Do you know we are the only group of people who went through hell and back again and went back to hell and went back again and still here? Do you know if any other race went through the same shit that we went through, they would not even be able to survive? And so now you talking about he's weak. One thing Take Heed will never subscribe to is for you to call our bloodline weak. Now, yes, we might have some loose ends, but one thing you're not going to call our bloodline is weak. We're not going to do that today, baby. We're not going to do that. It's the audacity for me. That's what y'all say. It's the audacity for me. It's the audacity today. Because he's dating outside his race, he's weak. Do you think he just signed up for peace? Maybe he just signed up for peace. Do you think black men want to go outside their race? Do you really think black men want to go outside their race? Some of y'all don't understand how black men look at us. Some of y'all don't. That's the problem right there. Some of y'all don't understand how black men look at us. A black man, when he see a woman that he wants, baby, he will look her from head to toe, and she look like a biscuit. She look like a straight up biscuit with that old sweet syrup we used to have back in the day. I'm not sure if they still got that syrup because I can never find it. That old sweet syrup back in the day that used to douse your biscuit with the syrup and everything. You don't know how black men look at us. It's crazy. Shout out to my brothers. Okay? Okay? You don't know how much they look at us. From the petite to the plus size. How they look at us. And so now, you sitting up here saying that our brothers are the least educated. They not smart. They're beneath me. This is what y'all believe. And you don't know how much black men truly love you. Don't get me wrong, we got foolishness in our community. We got some foolishness in our community. All of them are not right. But let's be clear. The majority of black men love their sisters. They love their sisters. But every chance y'all get, y'all come out social media with this nonsense right here. Every chance y'all get, you come out with foolishness on social media like this. You understand? This is what y'all say.
There's not enough eligible black males who fit the needs of black women. So black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees. They're starting businesses. Black women are running circles around men.
Black women are running circles around black men. But you never hear black men get in here and brag about how they're debt free. You never hear black men get in here and brag about how they got a whole, how you say that? A trade. That they're making good money in their own business. You never hear black men get in here and brag about that. Mostly, let's be clear. Black men who have trade make more money than these women who have doctorates and masters. Because y'all be in debt. You be in debt. So you got to take a big chunk of your money every month and pay back to the debt. So the money you actually went to school with, you only getting pennies of it because you owe the rest of the money out. And these brothers who picked up a trade, who is a mechanic, who is a plumber, who is an electrician, okay? Some of these brothers who work for the city. Some of these brothers who work for the trash company. Some of these brothers who get in here and they got 9 to 5 jobs, a 9 to 5, they bring home more money than you. They bring home more money than you. See, on paper, you bring it home. On paper, you rocking 6 figures. But by time all those bills kick in, baby, you living like an average Joe. By the time all the money that you supposed to pay out, baby, you don't have enough to cover that car note. That's the uncomfortable truth. So when this Caucasian woman said black men don't belong to y'all, I'm not mad at her. Take heed ain't mad at her. Because some of y'all talk to our brothers like they ain't shit. Some of y'all subscribe to that. Even some of y'all content creators, you subscribe to that foolery. Let's get in here and bash men today. Let's get in here and dog walk men today. It's the audacity for me, baby. It's the audacity for me. Y'all believe that your shit don't stink. You perfect. And so when you date outside your race, oh, she getting a break if she date outside her race. Oh, I'm so happy for that sister. She getting a break. But if a man do it, oh, he's weak. He's weak as a man. My sisters, I will stand 10 toes in on this right here. Do you understand? If you don't know how to follow the leader, you ain't gonna never be a wife. You ain't gonna never be a wife. I don't care if you wanna get in here, you wanna be a boss chick, I make my own money, this and that. I'm gonna share something with you. If you don't know how to follow the leader, you will never get married. You won't. And if you do, by chance, do get married, you're going to dog walk that husband. Some of y'all boss chicks right now who are married, you dog walking your husband. Your husband ain't happy. You running around here talking about, I ain't happy. Your husband is the real person that ain't happy in that house. But he continues to stay because he wants his children to grow up with a father. He wants his children not to lack like other children did. He don't want his children to go through what he went through. Ain't that nasty? One thing that a man will take above all, he will take above all. And a lot of y'all who already understand what I'm about to say, y'all get what I'm about to say right now. I know that was a tongue twister, right? But what I'm about to say, you understand, my sisters. A man would rather have respect than anything else. He would rather have respect than anything else. And that's the thing that a lot of us in the melanated community, we are missing when we talk to our brothers. We're missing that when we talk to our brothers. I think it was before the holiday, okay? An inspector came by our house. They always drive through, okay? Because our township don't play no games, okay? Came through, put a sign on the door, said he ain't like something we had in front, which it's for pickup day, but they said we put it out too early, okay? He put a sign on the door. I called the number. He said, call the number at the bottom, call the number. Now, you know, it's the city. So it was a brother who put it. I know the brother. I seen him many times, you know, giving tickets to people and stuff like that. So I called him and he immediately knew who I was. Because my phone comes up as my name anyway, but he knew who I was with our address. And I said, sir, good morning. He said, good morning, sister. I said, I understand that you put the sign out. I said, but I put the piece out because they told us to have it out before the holiday. And he said, I understand that, but you just put it out too early in the day. I said, now I could have got nasty mother so-and-so, this and that. You don't tell me what to do with my property and this and that. It's my property. I could have got gangster and got my ass written up, and they'd have gave us a nice ticket, okay? A nice ticket. But what did I say? No problem, sir. No problem. I talked to my husband so he can move it back. And you know what he told me? He said, sis. Now, mind you, he called me sis the whole time. He knew who I was. Sis, I appreciate you. I said to him, no. This is the rules, and I didn't know, so I apologize for that. He said, He said, sis, you have a great day. I say you do the same. What I tell my king, I said, babe, we put it out too early. Maybe pull it back to the side of the house, okay? So that when it's time, then we put it back out there later, okay? That's how you do stuff. I ain't had to call them, oh, I pay taxes, this and that. It's our property. Don't be telling us what to do. I could have went off. But what was that? What would that wouldn't have solved nothing. It wouldn't have solved anything. To my own brother, and I know him. I see him. He's my brother. I see him. We about the same complexion. So I'm making his job hard when the rules is the rules. Because we don't know how to talk to our men. This is why. This is why a lot of us get into foolery, because we don't know how to talk to our men. We so disrespectful with it. And the thing is that black men are conditioned to love black women. You don't understand what I'm saying, baby. Let me take a seat. Listen. They are conditioned to love us from our nose to our lips. You understand? From our nose to our lips, to our cheekbones, to our skin, to the breasts, to the hips, to the backside. When we sway from side to side when we walk. That's why our brothers, sometimes they let you walk up a little bit because they want to watch you walk. I'm letting you know, our brothers are conditioned to love us. But we talk to them like they ain't shit. Black men say to you, good morning. What's good about the morning? What's good about the morning? Instead of you saying, good morning, baby. Good morning. And so now y'all up in arms, y'all mad that a Caucasian woman said black men don't belong to y'all. Now, is it nasty what she said? It's nasty. It's nasty. It's the audacity for me. It's nasty. But the uncomfortable truth is that y'all gave up that right a long time ago to say that black men belong to us. Y'all gave up that right a long time ago to say that black men belong to us. Do you ever notice when you talk to your husband, my sisters who are married, come to the forefront. Let's talk, okay? You ever notice when you talk to your husband in a certain way, he get a pep in his step? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You ever talk to your husband in a certain type of way, he get a pep in his step? I'm gonna share something with you. And Brittany, baby, Brittany, this for you too, baby. I know we not on the same shade, baby, but this is for you too, Brittany, because we talking about good women in here, okay? We talking about good women in here, okay? You ever had a conversation with your husband and the whole thing just changed? Do you hear what I'm saying? The whole conversation just changed. The world came and just whooped on this man all day. Just whooped on this man all day. He had to hold his peace. He knew he can whoop a couple of people behind that day. But he just held his peace because he didn't want to go to jail. And when he came home, let's talk about it. When he came home and saw you, and you begin to start snatching stuff from him and putting it down, and you just looked at him and you just hugged him and said, baby, welcome home. That's all you said. That's all you said is welcome home. Do you know how fast that man just picked that girl up? Do you know how fast he just picked his wife up? And if she a big girl, he just held her a little tight. He just held her a little tight and smacked her on her behind. Do you know how good it feels for a man to be wanted? All our brothers want is to be wanted. But they're like the child that you just put in the corner and leave them there all day. Because that's what we do in the melanated community. You put a grown-ass man in the corner like a child and you leave him there all day. Can you imagine? You just put him in the corner all day and just tell him, you sit here. And when I feel like it, I'm going to come over and tend to you. And so what happens? It's not a lot of Caucasian women who date black men. And it's not a lot. It's a small percentage. But y'all get upset about it. So now when you see the Caucasian woman go over to the corner and she calls him king. And she say, baby, come home with me. And she say, baby, I'm going to screw you. I'm going to give you head. I'm going to feed you. And I'm going to respect and love you. So is he still supposed to sit in that corner? Is he still supposed to sit in that corner? Mind you, my sisters, that's where you put him. That's where you put him. You put him in the corner. You put black men in the corner and made him turn around so he can't watch anything. And then you told him, I'm better than you. I'm more educated than you. I got more degrees than you. I make more money than you. But the Caucasian woman is saying, baby, I want you. I want you. Yesterday, I was talking about my king yesterday and how he showed me grace and mercy. Some woman got in there and said, oh no, God showed you grace and mercy. It wasn't your husband. How many of y'all women know how much I respect and love my husband? How many of y'all know how much I respect and love my husband? Bitch, you won't get in here and try to degrade my husband's name when I'm trying to exalt his name. You go get a hobby. Don't come over here. I'm going to always respect and love my husband. If I say my husband saved me, my husband gave me mercy, my husband is a king, I said it, damn it. Don't get offended, damn it. I said it. It's my words. Don't be getting in here. You feel some type of way. Scroll your ass up. If I want to talk good about my husband and I want to say something good about him, it's my husband. Because some of y'all bitter. And so when you hear a married woman talk good about her husband, y'all get upset about it. You go take that shit somewhere else where these women love to disrespect their husbands. You go take that shit somewhere else, not here. You won't put my king in no corner like how y'all do all the other black men. You want to put him in a corner. You won't do my king like that. My king is live and direct, baby. You won't put my king in the corner. Take heed, will catch a case real quick. What? I call my husband king. You offended? That's your business. It's not my business. When I exalt his name and I call him king and I tell people this man showed me grace and mercy, why are you offended? We don't know how to treat our men. That's why when you hear women talk about their husbands, y'all immediately get offended. If I talk like that in front of Caucasian women, they would not get upset. They say, "Ooh, she loved her husband. Oh wow, she just loved the ground that man walk on." But if you say that in front of sisters, they immediately get upset. How dare you? God saved you. God gave you mercy. Don't you know the true God that you're going to only see is your husband? Don't you know that? That's nasty. I know y'all be like, that's the closest thing to God's image. That's the closest thing to God's image is man. Some of y'all Christian sisters that's sitting in the church, the way you disgrace your husbands in public and in private, God is not pleased. God is not pleased. The way you disrespect your husband in public and in private, and this is God's image. But you say you holy. But you say you holy. This is God's image. And every chance you get, you disrespect him. Take heed is not perfect. I'm not. I'm quick to tell you I'm not perfect. But baby, if I don't disrespect my husband, and if I don't get in here and talk to him like, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all women who get in here and talk to your men like they ain't shit. If I don't get in here and do that to my husband, you think I'm gonna let another woman come up and talk to my husband like you crazy? You done lost your mind. We don't know how to talk to our men. We don't. So we get offended every time another woman from a different culture come out and say something. You should have saw the women in the comment section. They was on fire. How dare she say that? How dare she get in here and say black men don't belong to black women? This Caucasian woman basically told y'all you cannot gatekeep black men. You can't. You cannot gatekeep black men. It hurts because we rather be in toxic relationships with black men than loving. Because society makes you believe that being in a toxic relationship is better. Even Nelly and Ashanti is doing the same thing. All this time you always saw them being so loving and kind. It looked genuine. You understand? The way these two link up together on social media. And I don't mean to bring this stardom stuff into play, but I want to share with y'all, it's better have it on social media for you to get ratings. It's better that you be in a dysfunctional relationship than a positive one. A dysfunctional marriage than a positive one. See, because y'all don't understand the background of Nelly, Nobody remembers how he took his nieces and nephew in. Nobody remembers how he always helped his sister when those kids were first born. Nobody remembers those things. And that's why it was easy for him to take those kids when she passed away. Nobody remembers that. Now you telling me this man have a problem, okay? Getting up in the middle of the night, changing a baby diaper and feeding a baby. The same man who took in his nieces and nephews that when their mama died. Because social media rather it be dysfunction. That's how the show will get ratings. Now you got all these black women up in arms about how horrible Nelly is as a man, and he is this and he is that. And Ashanti is the good and humble wife and this and that. Let me share something with you. I want us to be clear about something. This woman has been with this man for a long time. She has been with him for a long time. Even when they did that little separation and he went his way, she went her way, and they still wanted to be together while they was with different people. You gonna tell me that Nelly is this big monster and she never wanted to, he forced her to be married. So all the black women is running with this narrative because y'all don't give them ratings. Y'all don't watch their stuff when you see she brought him a new car for his birthday. When she do special things for him. When she calls him and talks sweet to him on the phone. There's no ratings. There's no ratings because there's no dysfunction in that. But when they got up some little scheme together, because they have to, because it's their show. They want the thing to stay alive. So let's call some controversial bullshit, okay, between us two, so we can get the men and the women against each other. And the black women, y'all came to rally, but y'all didn't read the room. Y'all came to rally against Nelly, but y'all didn't read the room. How is it that a man who helped his sister when those kids were small, okay, from birth, he helped his sister, okay, and then when his sister passed away, he took those kids in. He became the papa bear in the house and took those kids in, cooked and cleaned for those children. And now you telling me in his old age now that he don't want to take care of that little tyke that just came here. Somebody lying. Somebody lying, Sway. Sway, somebody lying. Because social media love dysfunction. We love dysfunction. If you see a happily married couple, you know what y'all say in the chat? This is what y'all say. Oh, I hope he don't cheat on you. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I hope he don't cheat on you. I hope he don't cheat on you. That's what y'all say. That is exactly what y'all say. Girl, I wouldn't do all that for him. Oh my God, he might just leave you one day. I remember when a content creator got on her live and she said, all that love that Take Heed be giving her husband and stuff on her channel, I hope he leave her one day. I hope he leave her one day. And I immediately came on my live the next day, and I said just like this. And I know it was wrong what I said. I know it was wrong what I said, but it's one part of our marriage. I know I was wrong what I said, but it's one of the major parts of our marriage. I know I was wrong what I said. I said, my husband will never leave me. I got good pussy, baby. He'll never leave me. That's just one part. I'm also obedient to this man. I also cook and clean. I also, just like I said, obedient, I respect my husband, first of all. And yes, I exalt his name. And yes, I call him king. But you don't get up here and curse me and say, oh, he gonna leave her one day. And I had to come up here and tell you, bitch, I got good pussy. Some of y'all don't even know how to clean that pussy from the rooter to the tutor. And I'm a big girl. You want my husband to leave me after 18 years. You don't know nothing about me. But you will wish that upon me. And I say, return to sender. Y'all hate when you see people loving on each other. And so now Nelly and Ashanti have to make up some foolery so that y'all will watch their show. And all the black women are running to do content about it. I ain't do it. I ain't do no content about it because I know Nelly history. I remember when he told the stories about how he took his sister children in. How he always loved them and it was easy for him to take them because they wanted to go. If kids don't love somebody in their family, they not going to go. They would have told whoever wanted to place them there, they would have said, no, I don't want to go with him. I don't want to go with auntie so-and-so. I don't want to go with uncle so-and-so. If kids don't see love, they won't go. They didn't go because their uncle had money. They went because their uncle is familiar to them. They went because their uncle always took care of them and helped his sister. That's why those kids went. And look at those kids now. You don't hear nothing bad about those children in the street. And his oldest child, you don't hear no nonsense about those kids. Those kids stay out of the limelight. They go and do what they supposed to do. And Nelly raised them on his own. On his own. So you telling me the new baby that's in the house, Nelly not picking up the baby. Nelly is not feeding the baby. How much y'all want to bet that Nelly was the one who was running to the baby when the baby first came home and the baby cried? How much y'all want to bet he was the one that woke up in the midnight hour while Shanti still was asleep? This is her first baby. Nelly is used to babies. This is her first baby. Nobody will get in here and tell me no lies. Her first baby, she doesn't know how to take care of no baby. He knows how to take care of the baby. He was the one in the midnight hour changing that baby, giving that baby food. See, this is why, and I'm going to share something with y'all. Nobody will tell me anything different. They have to do it like that. Because if you don't do it with dysfunction, the show would drop. If you saw just Nelly and Ashanti always being kind and loving to one another and this and that, if you saw that all the time, nobody ain't watching that shit. Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit because there's no dysfunction. We love dysfunction. You can't stand it when you see a black woman being kind to a black man. You can't stand it when you see a wife treat her husband with respect. You can't stand it. Some of y'all will get in here. Your cousin be at a cookout, she making her husband plate. And some of y'all cousins at the cookout be like, why you gotta make his plate? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Why you gotta make his plate? His arms ain't broke. And then she gotta turn around and say to you, that's my husband. and I'm gonna make his plate because I'm his wife. Mind your business. It ain't just black women who come up with that foolery. I went to a naming ceremony, a naming ceremony for one of our friends, African ceremony, naming ceremony. Wore my traditional attire with my husband, okay? I'm up there, got 2 plates. The woman is like, oh, why you got 2 plates? I said, one for me and one for my husband. She gonna say, oh, he can't come up and make his own plate. I said, no, he can't. No, he can't. Can you put the food on the plate? She was like, oh, sis, you know, it's not. I like, no. I'm making his plate. Can you put the food on his plate? How you gonna ask me something like that? Just because you don't make your husband plate, that's not my business. Is that my business? Brittany, is that my business? A-Team, is that my business? Renee, is that my business? You didn't want to make your husband plate. That's not my business. You done lost your mind. You won't question me about how I make my husband. Oh, he could make it. No, he can't. No, he can't. And when I brought the plate over there to him, he was like, oh, thank you, baby. I was like, you want something to drink? Yeah, honey. I went over to the bar, got my husband something to drink. I don't have time. Who? Where? Where's Sway? Where? You mad? One thing about marriage is that you have to understand you always have to be in servitude. You want to know why? Because the man stays in servitude. Excuse me. The man stays in servitude. Why am I saying that? The man is in servitude to the family. He always go out and work every day. He always makes sure the bills is paid. He always makes sure those cars are working. He always makes sure the house is functional. He stays in servitude. A man can't get up and say, I'm not paying the mortgage. A man can't get up and say, I'm not paying the light, I'm not paying the gas, I'm not paying the water, I'm not paying the sewage, I'm not paying no taxes on his house. He cannot, because his wife and children live in his house. He is always in servitude. He can't get up there and say, I'm not buying no food, I'm not buying nothing. He can't do that. He can't do that. He always has to say, and he always has to stay in servitude. This is the uncomfortable truth. The man is the worker ant. That's what he is. Our brothers are the worker ants. That's every color. They are designed to work. And what else? Die. I know it's nasty, my brothers, but this is the truth. They are designed to work and die. That's it. That's the cross that they have to bear. That's the cross they have to bear. But my sister, who says that you can't give your husband good aggravation? Who said you can't give your husband good aggravation while he here? Some of y'all in my chat be hating on me, talking about take heed. You get in here and be mistreating your husband because you always aggravating him. That's what y'all, some of y'all be saying to me. Take heed, you aggravate your husband. And so I asked my husband as I was putting my breast in his face. And I said to him, do I aggravate you, baby? He said, it's good aggravation, baby. It's good aggravation. So for all y'all haters that be hating on me, My husband said it's good aggravation. Now, there's nothing wrong with you aggravating your husband in a good way. See, there's bad aggravation and there's good aggravation, and there are times where you got to get in there and give that good aggravation. Learn how to sit on your husband sometimes. Kiss him all over his face. Bite him sometimes. Good morning, Mrs. She said, how are you, my sister? Y'all, please make sure you like and subscribe to Mrs. She Said, where the content is always fire. This is the Shame Lady on Sundays, baby. Y'all get in here and like and subscribe to her amazing content. And her husband ain't no joke either. Get in here and like and subscribe to Mr. He Said as well. Cerebro Saturday. This brother be dropping gems every Saturday. That's the uncomfortable truth, my sisters. You gotta get in there and give your husband good aggravation. He is the worker ant of the world. He is only designed to work and die. That's it. And so the time that Yahweh has him here, enjoy your husband. Enjoy your husband. Kiss on him. Love him. Respect him first and foremost. Stop letting these stupid women out here tell you nonsense about how you're supposed to treat your husband. Because I'm going to share something with you. These women will walk you out of your destiny. They will walk you out of your destiny. And then want you to rally. With other women against Caucasian women that get in here and tell you black men don't belong to y'all. You should have saw all the women in the comment section. They were falling out. How dare she say black men don't belong to black women? How dare she? The way y'all treat them, though. Y'all treat them like shit. So why wouldn't she say that? Why wouldn't she say that? Y'all treat them like shit. Y'all talk to them any kind of way. You understand? Y'all talk to them any kind of way, and y'all don't care about what happens to them. Y'all don't care. Y'all sitting here and say that you love men, but this is what y'all do. Check out what this brother said. Check out what he said.
These things off, and I wrote them down to make sure I don't forget it. Mandatory paternity test. You don't care about paternity fraud. You don't care about male suicide rates. You don't care about equalizing hard, laborious jobs outside. You don't want to equalize that. You don't care about what happens to people that are falsely accused, which is almost always exclusively men. You don't actually care about the declining school performance, the rise in ADHD diagnosis, and the medication, the psychiatric medication that comes from it. You don't care about the lack of homeless shelters for men. You don't care about the weaponization of the family court, the equal custodial rights, reproductive say for men, reduction in child support and alimony, pathologizing of just men and masculinity in general, negative attitudes towards even men that want a nuclear family. You don't think or care about any of these things. And I'm not even saying it's just the feminists that don't care about it.
No,
I'm saying most people who don't do what I do don't care about this at all. And you're creating, and we talked about this 80-20 rule. What's happening to the 80%? You don't care.
Not good.
And the beauty is if I just get the man I want, if I just get the partner I want, if I just, I don't care. I don't care about what's happening with men. Let's bring attention back to women. That's what the detective did in that show.
Right.
And that is what society in Western cultures is unfortunately like. Most people only care about males or boys or men if they are their brother, their son, or their father, or their uncle, or their close friend. Society, in the quest to be fair to women, to improve their rights, allow the worst representatives to take it to its furthest extreme.
Right.
When we talk so much about misogyny, and can't tell you what the term is for a strong distaste and hatred for men. What's the term? Misandry. Being a misandrist. Most men's experiences that we keep labeling as incels, we keep labeling as misogynists. Their experiences in co-worker situations, in the schools, dating, on dating apps, is that a lot of women are either misandrists or they're so reductionistic of men that if you don't have the money, you have no say and you need to shut up. And even if you do have the money, it's happy wife, happy life once I'm in your life. I'm gonna list these.
Did he lie? Did he lie? Did this brother tell any lies? Did he lie? Y'all disrespectful in the chat. Look at y'all. Y'all disrespectful in the chat. Why y'all only give me 76 likes? That's not nice. It's a lot of y'all in here and y'all being disrespectful. When you come into somebody's house, you're supposed to clean your feet. Clean your feet is hitting that like button. Y'all disrespectful. Be nice to me today. Be nice. Okay? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to the channel. Be nice, baby. Be nice. Now, did he lie? Did he lie? He didn't lie. He did not lie. He didn't lie at all. We see it playing out all over social media. Anytime they say a man did something, nobody goes and say, wait a minute. No, because what we do, believe all women. Nobody says, wait a minute, the story sound crazy. Hold on. It's a lot of holes in the story. Nobody say, let's check the story. No, believe all women. And so then years later, we find out this heifer was lying. This heifer was lying. And this man went to prison 20, 25 years. This heifer was lying. Nobody talks about that. You know what hurt the most? Is when these brothers do DNA reveal after the child be like 15, 11, 12 on social media. Okay? Jazz, thank you. I appreciate you for the gift. Thank you so much, my dear, for the 50 rubies. Thank you. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that. You understand? Don't nobody talk about that. He done raised that baby. And the first thing the mama say, she know he ain't the daddy. First thing the mama say, why did you go and check? Why did you go and check? Thank you, baby, for the $5 super chat. I greatly appreciate you. Now, I know I'm going to say your name wrong. I can't even pronounce it, baby. Can I just shorten it and make it K? Because I'm going to say it wrong. Please forgive me, honey. I am not good with names. I am just doing my part to keep the conversation going. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you for the $5 donation, my dear. K said, he said it's cool. Or she, I'm not sure. Okay? Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much for donating to the channel. Lost in translation, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. So this is the uncomfortable truth. You have men who raise these babies all the way to 11, 12, turns out to be the husband. He finds out by DNA that the baby is not his because rumors is going around. The boy's starting to look like so-and-so. So he go do a DNA test on the baby, or the girl start looking like so-and-so. He go do a DNA test on the baby and find out the baby not his. Now he come and film everything because, you know, it's for safety reasons. Some of y'all women be acting crazy. So he go show you the test. You be like, well, you raised him. He only know you as his daddy. She only know you as his daddy. But don't nobody see the pain in this man's eyes. Don't nobody hear the pain in his voice. that he believed that this child was his. And now he got to tell a baby boy or a baby girl that is 15, 16 years old, I'm not your real daddy. And the child don't understand. The child is like, no, you my daddy. The child don't understand. Now the child is wondering, is the child in danger? Now the child who lived in this house, who lived comfortable with their father, gotta go move with their scandalous ass mama somewhere because now she can't afford living in that house. Okay? And this is the messed up part right here. By law, he gonna still have to take care of the baby. He gonna still have to take care of the baby by law. So now what do you do with that? It's painful because why do I got to not trust? Why can't I trust my wife? I sleep next to her every night. Why can't I trust my wife to close that JJ and only give it to me? Why can't I trust my wife? Now, Kay said, but they already know the math isn't good on that. The company that did the DNA test for Maury shows put out a study. The uncomfortable truth is that we don't care what happens to men. We don't. We don't care what happens to men. The rates of the S word, you know, them going and hurting themselves and they don't want to be here no more because I can't say that word, okay, on social media. But their rates are higher. They are higher because, let me share something with you. When something is unloved, let's talk about it. It don't have to be a man. But when you are being unloved, we're going to have to just say men because this is who y'all unlove the most. When you unlove a person and you say, I don't need you, when you ain't shit and you ain't gonna never be shit and you never was shit, what is that person supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? I gotta find love. I gotta find love where I find it. So I don't blame any of my brothers who go outside their race. I don't blame any of them. You find love where you find it. It's the audacity for me because y'all get upset. And that's the word of the day. It's the audacity for me because y'all get upset when another woman from a different culture say you cannot gatekeep black men. Why y'all mad with her? When you don't even treat your brothers well, why y'all mad with her? You should be mad with some of these foolish chicks that's in our community that talk shit to our men like they crazy. We should not be siding with women who lie on men and say he did this to me, and then we find out years later that she was lying. We should not be siding with women who get in here and lie on DNA tests. At least tell this man it could be a possibility that the baby might belong to somebody else. Let's make this the norm. When we see foolery, let's call it out. But because of y'all fake sisterhood that we got going on here, we believe it's okay to continue to lie. I'm not sitting up here saying all men are perfect. I'm not sitting up here saying all women are perfect. But When it comes to men, y'all could say the worstest things on social media. When Kamala Harris was running for presidency, and a lot of y'all was in here talking about if we lose it's because of black men, and y'all was telling them, oh, the next time the popo have they knee on y'all neck, we gonna watch y'all pass away. That broke my heart. I like these women crazy. Y'all done lost your mind. Why would you say some nonsense like that? And she lost anyway. Shout out to President Trump. But this is the foolery that y'all say. Caucasian women, y'all not escaping from this too. Because y'all do the same thing to y'all men. Y'all dog walk y'all men too. A lot of y'all who are foolish, dog walk y'all men too. Y'all quickly disrespect y'all men as well. Some of y'all so bold, y'all tell y'all men, oh, I only chose you because you was a safe choice, and the man that I really wanted, I couldn't get him. Mind you, you've been married to this man for 15 years. He took you when you was a baby mama. He took you when you was a baby mama. Yes, because Caucasian women are baby mamas too. He took you when you were a baby mama and raised your child like his own. And you didn't give him any offspring. You didn't give him any babies. But he took care of your baby like it was his baby. And then it was the audacity for me, baby, how you told him that I only picked you because you was a safe choice. Black women, don't laugh, because y'all do the same thing too. Oh, I only picked him because he was a safe choice. The man that I really wanted, he didn't want me. Take Heed was a baby mama too. Take Heed was a baby mama too. But I didn't marry my husband because I wanted to get off baby mama lane up the street around the corner. I married my husband because he looked it good to me, baby. He looked it good to me. He looked it like dark chocolate. I married my husband because I wanted him. I wanted that man and still want him today. I look at my husband when he come out the shower and I say, that is nothing but but artwork, honey. That's nothing but artwork when I look at my husband. I love my king. Some of y'all get in here and y'all say he was the best choice at the time. You ain't never loved this man. Not one time you talk about he was the safe choice. If you ever say that about your husband, that means you ain't really want him. You ain't really want him. He was the safe choice at the time. You thought you sound smart saying that. You didn't know that he was like, you know what? I'm going to show you the safe choice. We don't know how to talk to our men. We don't. But black women, the spotlight is actually on you the most. When it comes to baby mama lane, you are at the top. When it comes to the baby mama lane, you are at the top. Then Caucasian women are at the bottom. The next woman that's under you is the Latino woman. Y'all about to be neck and neck, baby mama lane. Y'all don't know how to treat your men. Y'all disrespect them at every turn, and it's okay for you. It's okay for you. We hear some wrong shit that happened to a man, we immediately side with the woman. Like the woman ain't never done nothing wrong. Let me share something with y'all, and I've said this many times before. Sometimes women do stuff that the devil himself has never seen. Sometimes the devil got to take a seat and watch because he ain't never seen no shit like this before. Y'all come up in the worstest way where the devil got to take a seat and say, wait a minute. And then you walk around like you ain't do nothing wrong. You understand? You walk around like you ain't done nothing wrong. And that's the thing that hurts. You will sit up there falsely accuse a man. He will go to jail for 20, 25 years. And now after you done got saved, or you done got some type of religion, now you ready to confess after you done made this man spend half of his life in prison on a lie. And so what happened? The women rallied to you. Oh, she was scared. So to tell the truth is scary. So to tell the truth is scary now. To tell the truth is scary. And then when a woman like me get in here and say that story don't sound right. When we talked about Diddy and Cassie case, I said that story doesn't sound right. I kept saying that. That story doesn't sound right. All those years, that story doesn't sound right. Do you know right now Cassie is getting sued right now by one of those workers that was laying the pipe down? She getting sued right now. He's suing her right now. She done sued Diddy, and this guy suing her right now. And a lot of people, all they doing is talking mess about the guy. But I'm going to share something with you. Whoever the guy is, continue to stand up. Get that money. Just like she got that money from Diddy, you go get that money too. Okay? You go get that money too. He said he worked for Cassie. He said he worked for her. He was doing stuff with her when Diddy wasn't around, and he got paid to do it. Is that not the same thing that Diddy was doing? Is that not the same thing Diddy was doing? She flew him in. Everywhere she was, she flew him in. And he said he know he not a handsome man, but he said his pipe work is something else. He said once I dropped the hammer in her, everything just flows so easy. He said, but one thing he never liked messing with her because her walls caved in. Oh my God. That's the most craziest stuff I ever heard. For a man to say he didn't like to sleep with her, but the money was making him talk funny. Okay? Now this is his words. Okay? But take heed gonna say alleged, because I ain't got no money. But he said her walls caved in. He said he never got a continuing, you know what I'm saying, that he was able to I want to say, he said himself, he couldn't make it rain. We want to be politically correct. We want to be, respectful on this Sunday morning. He said he couldn't make it rain for himself. He said every time he dropped dinner, it felt like the walls collapsed. Do you know what it is for your JJ, for your walls to collapse? That mean, baby, you have taken in a lot of pieces, honey, that it don't feel good. That a man just fall in. Your walls don't even massage anything. Your walls don't massage anything. Good morning, Red Lipstick Vibe. How are you, baby? It's good to see you. Guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to Red Lipstick Vibe, where the content is always fire, baby. And while you in there, tell her, take heed, sent me. So now this brother said, I want my money. You did the same thing that Diddy did. I want my money. I want to get paid because you trafficked me. That's what he said. You paid for me to come to where you were. He said for years. That's why I said to y'all, the same charges that Diddy getting, she's supposed to be getting too. That's why I said that. You were a willing participant, baby. But all y'all women went to rally behind her. That's right. That's right. Cassie is this. Don't get me wrong. Take heed will never agree with that hotel footage. I'm not going to agree with that. You shouldn't be laying hands on a woman like that. But let's understand this. Kim was getting this same nonsense done to her. Wasn't nobody rallying back then? Wasn't nobody rallying for Kim back then? She saw the nonsense that Kim was going through, but yet she still wanted to be queen. So who is who now, baby? Who is who? We rather see our men burn. And I'm not just talking about the Diddy situation. Anything when it comes to men, we rather see them burn. And the sad part is some good men get burned in a blaze of hell on a lie. Because you can't come out and say, I was being a hoe. You can't come out and say, I was being a hoe. After you done let 3 or 4 guys at college run a train on you, and then you went home and you felt dirty, and so now you turn around and call the police and say you were the R word at some fraternity frat. Mind you, you agreed to do the train with all of those boys. And then it brings me to your upbringing that you think it's okay for 4 men to do exercise on you. Any woman who you think this is okay for 4 men to be doing exercise on you, that means something wrong with you up here. Ain't no way that you think that makes sense. But yet, because you feel dirty, you go and call a popo and say he did this to you. And so then what happens? They go and lock all those young men up and you destroy their life. You destroy all their lives. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Let me charge this phone. You destroy all their lives, all on a lie. All on a lie. You destroy their lives. Y'all take pleasure in, excuse me, I'm sorry. Too much water. Y'all take pleasure in destroying these men. And when they have lost scholarships and they have lost NFL careers and baseball careers and all that stuff, only thing you can do after they done served 20 years, 25 years, you tell them you sorry. And then you got the nerve to go visit them at the prison and say, please don't tell nobody. After you done told him the truth that you lied, and it was smart of him to have somebody film y'all talking. After you done destroyed this man's life and you say, oh, please don't tell nobody because I don't want to have to pay the college back the money that the family sued the college for. But nobody talks to these girls about going to a frat party, about going into a room with a whole bunch of boys. Nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about to tell her to watch what she's drinking, to pay attention to her drink. Don't go nowhere without your girlfriend. Don't disappear with nobody. Nobody talks to her about that. No. Watch what you wear when you go to these parties. Nobody. But what did they do? They took those boys and crucified their name. Everybody came out and disgraced these young boys. All it takes is one lie to destroy a man's life. All it takes is one lie. And then for the fake sisterhood to run with the damn narrative. Dr. Steele, how are you? Good morning. To run with the narrative. But we swear we doing something. We swear we doing something. Y'all give me a minute. I'll be right back because it sounds like something happened. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I thought the dog did a run. I thought he did a run because sometimes he do that. Okay. So now, the uncomfortable truth. Why you breathing so hard like you was doing something outside? You so loud. He act like he got a job. I'm sorry, y'all. That's the dog. The uncomfortable truth is that we don't care what happens to men. We don't. It's only a percentage of us that we care about what happens to men. And it's not enough. It's not enough. We don't rally when we see something wrong. We rally when it's dysfunction. That's when we rally. Y'all love to get behind women that will sit up here and do a full lie on a man and act like she's innocent. My sisters, I want to share something with y'all. I know the topic that we're talking about is heavy today. I know it's heavy. You understand? But when we ask for equal rights, it has to be equal rights across the board. When we get in here and ask for equal rights, it's supposed to be equal across the board. We love to play victim when it's convenient for us. We love to get up here and do full on plays and lies so that people will cater to us. We love that. So like I said to y'all, I'm not mad that this Caucasian woman said what she said. I'm not. I'm not mad that she said that. Because I'm going to share something with you. The truth hurt. The truth hurts. If you don't treat your man well, you don't deserve him. If you don't treat him with respect, kindness, and love, you don't deserve him. If you can get out the gate and say, I only married you because it was convenient, you don't deserve him. You don't. Any woman that can get in here and say nonsense like that. I watched a Caucasian woman on social media say, I left my husband because when we were intimate, I thought about a man that I used to sleep with, that I still loved him. Why did you accept the ring? Then she turned around and told him that I think about the man that I used to be with when me and you making love. So you're dreaming about another man as your husband is laying down that pipe. How dare you? How dare you? Sway, where they do that at, Sway? Where they do that at? The audacity for me. That's the word of the day. It's the audacity for me. Because if men turned around and said, you know what, I was thinking about so-and-so that I used to be out here screwing about a year ago when I'm up here hitting your backside, I was thinking about this girl. All of y'all will fall out. All of y'all will fall out. If men came up and told what y'all will fall out. You will faint if a man said that to you. But you have the audacity to tell your husband that, oh, I still dream about the man that used to hit my backside back in the day. How dare you? Why did you accept the ring? Why did you marry him? Some of y'all is so ungrateful. You have good husbands and you don't know how to treat them. And so you walk around and make his life miserable because that's not the man you really wanted. Why did you marry him? Because I was in a tight position, and so that's why I married him, because he was financially stable, and so that's why I married him. So you want to hurt him? So you don't care nothing about him? Some of y'all women right now, y'all modern women, some of y'all who marry, your husband is unhappy. But because he was taught happy wife, happy life, he think that makes sense. And whoever made up that slogan, and I know the slogan is old, y'all need y'all ass kicked for that slogan. Take heed to the message, does not support violence, but you need your ass kicked for that slogan. There are a lot of men who are in unhappy marriages, but they stay because of duty. Women, once you get unhappy, you don't know nothing about duty no more. You scream liberation from the mountaintop and don't care if you destroy the kids' lives. Liberation from the mountaintop. Men, before they even think about leaving, they got to think of the pros and cons of how it's going to destroy their family and let them continue to just stay in a loveless marriage. You come out the shower, you don't even want him to look at you. Late at night when he tap you on the shoulder, you ready for a whole fight because you don't want him to touch you. How many times have Take Heed told you, be friendly with that pussy? How many times have I told you, be friendly with that pussy when it comes to your husband? The marital bed will never be defiled. And I'm going to share something with you. When you and him have that connection, everything else in your relationship trickles down easy. You still have that sexual connection, it's still everything trickled down easy. Y'all need that time to bond. That's communion between you and your husband. A lot of y'all who deny your husband the communion, may Yahweh punish you. Yes, I said it. May Yahweh punish you. For a lot of y'all women who deny your husband this connection, may Yahweh punish you because you're going against the word. Some of y'all Christian women who believe you doing that, you going against the word. You go to bed with the Bible strapped across your chest. Every time you say something to your husband, you talking in scripture. You don't know how to respect and love this man. Do you know your true connection with God is with your husband? In the natural order, your true connection with Yahweh is in the natural order through your husband. This is why a lot of y'all married women can't see nothing good, because you're doing evil to your husband. We don't know how to treat them. And this is why a lot of us come on social media and you get mad when a Caucasian woman say you cannot gatekeep black men. They tell y'all melanated sisters, you cannot gatekeep black men. And y'all immediately get upset. I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at her. I got my husband. I know how valuable he is to me. I know how much he means to me. F what you heard. Y'all can say whatever you want to say to your husband. But mine, I know how precious he is to me. And I know where this man picked me up at. Baby Mama Lane, up the street, around the corner. And then I gave him his own team. Picked me up on Baby Mama Lane around the corner, and then I turned around and gave him his own team. Thank you so much, Kay, for the $5 super chat, baby. And also for the rubies, thank you so much. I got something for you, baby. Thank you for taking time to donate to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Okay? I greatly appreciate it. And I got something for you. Let me get it in here. And y'all know this is one of my favorites. Here we go, right here.
You know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But for me, there's one particular breakfast that just takes me away. Something about this biscuit.
Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you, baby, for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. And also the donation of the Ruby too. Thank you, honey. Now, I don't know if that was Kay. I don't know who that was, but thank you. I appreciate y'all. I know we clowning, right? Oh my God.
This honey butter chicken biscuit.
Honey.
I think it's relate.
That's terrible, ain't it?
Every time I pass one of it,
oh my
I
God.
hear it call my name. Hear it call my name. This honey butter chicken biscuit. It's so good to me, so good to me. I'm just waiting on Whataburger to have my one, get one free. Something about this biscuit.
Something about this biscuit.
Something about this biscuit.
Oh my God.
It is the best biscuit.
This is terrible, ain't it?
I know.
Oh my God.
I love. Oh, how I love this biscuit.
Oh my God.
Oh, how I love this biscuit.
Shout out to Kay. Thank you so much, Kay, for another super chat. Appreciate your commentary. Thank you for another great live. Baby, thank you for the donation of the $10 super chat. I greatly appreciate you, my dear. I got something else for you. Let me see what we got in here. Okay. Now, this one I remember playing before, and I haven't played her in a minute. But this was so beautiful. I love this breakdown, how she did this song. Let's get it in here. Where is it? Here we go. Come on now. Do I have it still? I thought I had it. Let me see. I think I'm going too far. Hold on. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Kay.
What's up? Hey. You a singer? I do a little something. All right.
Y'all get ready. Your sister, she can blow.
So I'm gonna have you sing.
The young man
numbers.
too. He got it too.
You'll sing a new number every bar. So I'll show you what I mean. It'll be like this. One. And then you'll wait. And you'll say 2. And so on.
Get it.
So I'll count you in. We'll start at 1. Okay? Here we go. 1 shot right to my chest. 2 many opinions. 3 a.m. again. 4 later work.
Get it, y'all.
5 stages of regret. 6 voices in my head. 7 stupid things I say. 8 every word. Repeat after me.
She tore that up, didn't she? That's nasty. All right now. Oh, yes, honey. How you like that, Kay? How it sound? You like that one? Okay, so I see some more super chats in here. Jones, I see you, baby. Please don't get offended that I break your name down. I always do that to everybody. Keep it up, my sister. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Mr. He said, I see you, sir. Amazing stream yesterday. Mr. He said for the $2 super chat. Good morning, famo. Salute to our sister in the chat. My brother, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Guys, please, when you get time, like and subscribe to Mr. He Said, okay? And this brother content is fire. Do you hear me? Cerebro Saturday. You understand? Get in there and like and subscribe to this brother channel. I greatly appreciate it. Jones, thank you, baby. I thank you so much for the $2 super chat, honey. And here you go, Jones. Here we go. Okay? Now, please don't be offended by what I'm about to play. Okay? It's not directly towards you, but I want you to hear what this brother said. Check this out.
Can y'all believe after 25 years, my wife, my poodles, believe that I have trust issues? Can y'all believe that?
You do have trust issues.
How do I have trust issues? At least 300 to 400 times a year, I put my most prized possession in her mouth full of teeth. If that's not trust, I don't know what it is.
Okay. Now, for the next one, I want Mr. He Said, please don't get offended by what I'm about to play right here, okay? Please, all right? I don't want nobody to be upset with me, okay? Please forgive me, okay? Now, you know what? I'm not going to do anything fresh. I'm not going to do anything fresh. This is what I'm going to play. Here we go.
Was a good daddy. Yep. He took care of his kids. I didn't have to worry about it. You know that he loved his kids so much.
He was a good daddy.
He took me to court for child support. He took me to court for trying to get custody. We have an old case that says his name versus me. He took me. He was like, "Yeah, don't keep me from my baby. You ain't gonna keep my child from me.
That's right.
I'm gonna have custody. You gonna have to come visit."
That's right.
I said, "Oh, he for real." I done picked him too well.
She said she done picked him too well. Now, y'all listen. Thank you to everybody who took time to rock out with me this morning. I greatly appreciate it. Do you hear me? Because you could have been anywhere else, but you was like, let me see what this loudmouth heifer is talking about this morning. So I greatly appreciate that. Do you understand? Okay? Y'all, check this out. We cannot get mad with Caucasian women when they want to cater to black men. Only thing you can do is learn how to cater to our brothers. Because why? Black men are conditioned to love black women. You are his first choice. I'm not being mean. I'm not hurting nobody's feelings who are Caucasian or Hispanic or what other race. But he is conditioned to love you. That's how you win, because he's conditioned to love you. What make black men stop wanting to be with black women? It's your mouth. It's your mouth. It's your mouth. It's the disrespect for me. Do you understand? This what make black men not want to be with us. Because if he's conditioned to love you and you are his first choice, why is he going outside the race? It's your mouth. It's the way you talk to him. Do you know that women can say something to a man that can brighten his whole day? All day. All day. You can say something to your king that can brighten his day all day. And you could say some shit to him that can break him all day. But because he's a man, he has to continue with his day. He has to continue with his day. When y'all get in here and tell your husband he was the safe choice, you need your ass kicked. Now take heed to the message does not support violence because I don't want them to take down my YouTube channel. But y'all need your ass kicked for saying that. He was the safe choice. That man took you when nobody else wanted to take you. That baby daddy didn't even want you. Let's tell the truth. He didn't even want you. He just wanted that but JJ and that's it. Okay? He didn't want that baby. Okay? But this man who came on baby mama lane took you. Took you under his covering and loved you when nobody else wanted to. Let's be clear. Excuse me. Learn how to cherish what you have. Because let's be clear, other women want them. Sometimes some of y'all foolish women, you don't understand that another woman wants to take your place. Another woman wants to take your place. Cherish your husband while he's here. You don't know how long you have to be with him. You don't know when Yahweh will call him home. Love him while he's here. Now I gotta go because I gotta go aggravate my husband because he in the kitchen right now. I gotta go. Much love to y'all. Everybody have a good day. You understand? God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? All right? God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Much love to you all. Everybody be safe. Thank you to everybody who took time to donate to the channel. And we out, baby. We out. No music, baby. I gotta go aggravate my husband. No music. Okay? No music, baby. Take heed to the message, everybody.